What's up, guys? Your boys, 20K13. Gonna talk about 4 up and 4 down from last night WWE SmackDown August 20th. This week's SmackDown was the last show before SummerSlam. The main focus was building the SummerSlam matches other than the Lesnar, Undertaker, and Cena Rollins matches because none of those guys were on this show. The main event featured an 8-man tag involving 4 heels and 4 faces that are a part of 3 of the top SummerSlam matches. There were also several promos that were used to build up some of other matches that needed that extra little boost. While SmackDown isn't a must-see show week after week, this week's effort was effective in terms of setting up Sunday's SummerSlam Spectacular. Here are the results of the 5 matches on this week's show. Ryback and Big Show ended in a double countout. The Intercontinental title was not on the line. The New Day defeated Los Matadores and El Torito when Xavier Woods pinned Torito. Neville defeated Bo Dallas in under 2 minutes. Brie Bella defeated Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch in a triple threat match. Cesaro, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose defeated Sheamus, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Kevin Owens when Ambrose pinned Harper. Since it was a slightly above average show this week, here are 5 up and 3 down from this week's SmackDown. Down. Number 3. A short diva match that didn't really work. The Bella role is so confusing. Even though they did a total heel promo prior to the match, they were encouraging Yes chant for Brie because of her husband for Daniel Bryan. Then when Brie did her Brie mode, the fans cheered even though they have been acting like heels for months. This match was okay for the time given, but it felt a bit rushed at about 5 minutes. A 3-minute commercial break didn't help. When they got a chance to show their stuff in the ring, they had an entertaining match with some unique spots. Brie ended up getting the win with the dreaded roll-up of death that Diva really kicked out of. She used a type 2 because she's a heel, which again is a reminder of how weird it is when the crowd cheers for the heel group. Number 2. Neville should have done more to sell his SummerSlam match. Neville beat Bo Dallas in a short match that was done in under 2 minutes. Why isn't Bo Dallas a part of the Wyatt family or doing something that is more important than this? I don't know, but that's not my focus this week. Following Neville win, there was a promo by Stardust and Kingsbury to hype the SummerSlam tag match where Neville will team up with actor Stephen Amell. It was the usual thing where they ramble on about wanting to beat superheroes. What this segment could have used is about 30 seconds of a promo from Neville talking about how he knows Amell going to be ready for their match and how they are sick of hearing from Stardust. Instead, Neville just watched the screen. Compare it to this week's NXT where Finn Balor responded to a long Kevin Owens promo with a short promo that got the job done because he said he was going to kick Owens' ass. Why not let Neville speak here? It would have helped. By the way, calling Barry the Cosmic King is not going to be helpful for his career. Maybe it won't be his name after the loss on Sunday. Number 1. The ending of Ryback vs. Big Show was cheesy. Big Show match with Ryback that opened SmackDown was a hard-hitting match that was over after about 4 minutes because they brawled outside the ring. There was a big spot where Ryback nailed Show with a big clothesline by the barricade and then both guys went through the barricade. Why was Ryback down from that? He's the one that delivered the move, which Show stole by falling backward into the barricade. When you really think about it, Ryback shouldn't have bumped at all and should have celebrated knocking the big guy down like that. When they showed the replay of the spot, it looked even cheaper and the fake crowd noise sounded bad too. Then the doctor went on to check Ryback while Show was the one that to the move. Good job, Doc. Is this supposed to make me want to see their SummerSlam match that also includes The Miz? No. Ryback already beat Miz in under 3 minutes on Raw. Their SummerSlam match is the one that I care about the least. Up. Number 5. The New Day finishing off El Torito. Hilarious and entertaining. That's what the New Day are. And in the conclusion of their six-man tag match against Los Matadores and El Torito, they made me laugh with the way that Big E crushed Torito with a slam and then a huge splash. Did you hear that crowd reaction? It was legit and not some pipe-in noise you often hear on SmackDown. What top it off What topped it all off was when Wood demanded the tag in, so Biggie brought him in and Wood did this hilarious over-the-top cover on Torito to win the match for the team. Then after it was over, the New Day did their typical celebration that comes off as really annoying to some, but also shows why they are one of the best acts in WWE right now. The match was just a basic tag match that most people aren't going to remember after it was over, but the New Day action and leading up to the finish are what makes them so damn entertaining week after week. After the match, Kingston gave Wood flowers and they celebrated like it was a huge win. These guys are hilarious and only keep getting better in terms of how cheesy their act is. Number 4. At least the Divas had a good verbal exchange. The Divas match wasn't that great, which I mentioned earlier, but the promo they did prior to the match was really good. What WWE has to focus on going forward is that they keep the Bella Twins heel the whole time. Sometimes they work as faces and the crowd has no idea how to react to them. In this promo, Team Bella, Nikki, Brie, and Alicia Fox really were joke. They brag about Nikki Diva title reigns. Don't get me wrong, Nikki Bella still is far from a great promo. She doesn't come across as being the kind of woman that could deliver a promo that well without scripted line, but at least when she a heel, she look believable. Team Bella promo was interrupted by Team Bad, Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Tamina. Like usual, it was Naomi and Banks that did the talking. Wow, Tamina just looked menacing because that's all she seemed capable of doing. Bank brag about beating Nikki on Raw and then ripped on Brie for riding her husband Daniel Bryan coattail. That made the whole thing seem more intense. The promo ended with Charlotte and Becky Lynch interrupted. We led right into the Super Threat match. It was good to hear the promo because sometimes they just drop the women out there without a promo, but in this case the promo was better than the match. Number 3. Ziggler and Rusev did a hard sell for their match. Dolph Ziggler doesn't get to do that many long promos. He should be given the opportunity to do it more often, but apparently WWE doesn't seem to be that thrilled with him on the microphone, or else they would let him do it more often. Ziggler delivered a very good promo talking about how much he wanted to get revenge on Rusev for injuring his throat. Lana admits that what she admires about Ziggler is his willingness to fight back. She also gave Ziggler a kiss in the ring before it was interrupted by the Rusev flag. Rusev fired back with a promo of his own along with Summer Rae from the top of the ramp. I think Rusev's promos are really good because he speaks with conviction and is believable in everything that he does. Some other people in WWE aren't like that. But when Rusev talks, he does a great job. Ziggler ended the promo talking about how he going to beat Rusev at SummerSlam, and that made the crowd happy. There were also a few instances during this promo where you could tell they piped in some crowd noise for Ziggler as well as some cheers for Rusev, but most of them did react favorable to what they were saying. Number 2. The show started with a match, not a promo. If you read this weekly feature column regularly, then you know how much I don't like the routine of starting nearly every SmackDown and Raw with a promo in the ring. This week, following the intro song, they went straight to a match. Finally, it was so weird because it's been so long since WWE did that. Normally, they're a heel doing a promo or something else to set up a match later in the show, or simply to waste time. Instead, this week it was Ryback entering for his match with the Big Show. What WWE should consider is doing the same thing for Raw once in a while because the formula 15-minute opening promo has become really repetitive and boring. If they promote that there were a huge match to start Raw, it could lead to more people tuning in at the top of the show. They can still do promos to open the show and probably will do it a lot, but it's refreshing to see a change at least this week. Number 1. A long main event match that was excellent. The main event was an 8-man tag done to set up 3 SummerSlam matches. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Cesaro, and Randy Orton teamed up to battle their rival Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Kevin Owens, and Sheamus. All of their entries were televised. They were commercial during the match, and the whole thing took up about 30 minutes of the show, while the match went about 20 minutes if you include the 2 commercial breaks. It was a really fun match that was also very predictable, as you might expect. The heels were dominated for much of it. There were a few spots where the babyface made a big tag, and ultimately it was Ambrose that got the last hot tag for his team. Ambrose was absolutely on fire, but then the other 6 guys showed up to hit big moves in the match. It was a familiar sight because WWE does it all the time where somebody hit a big move, then the guy roll out of the ring and the ring get cleared. In the end, Ambrose caught Harper with Dirty Deed, and that was enough for the win. Harper was pinned on both Raw and SmackDown. What that usually means is that losing guy is going over at the pay-per-view. So look for Wyatt and Harper to get the win in that tag match at SummerSlam. It could be the start of that rumored Ambrose heel turn. SmackDown was a solid show this week with good promo and a very good main event match that you should check out if you missed it. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.